Hi, everybody. I just want to remind you that you are not here to be drained. You are not a battery for other people or anything. You're not here to be a battery for an organization, for a group, for a company, for a person. They can all drain you, and you're not here for that. I just got off the phone with a friend who has an ex-boyfriend who's very draining and has a lot of issues and is really hard work for her to deal with. And I was talking to her about it, and she said, "Oh, he's an energy vampire," and she's actually told him that he is an energy vampire, and he doesn't care. He's just demanding. And she said, "Well, what would you do about this?" And I said, "I wouldn't have that person in my life. I wouldn't have them around me." And she said, "Oh, but his family, I know his family, and we have a history." And this is the same stuff I hear from all of my clients about old friends. Oh, that's my dog in the background. Old friends, family members. "Oh, but we have a history, so I have to put up with the draining. We have this, so I have to put up with the draining. Oh, I couldn't possibly tell them." Okay, so there's two issues here. The first issue is you have a healing issue. Somehow, somewhere along the line, you were trained to be a battery, and probably by your family. So you were under the impression, you were programmed to think that you serve other people and that your well-being and your energy isn't as important as theirs. And 100% you're probably trying to get your mom and your dad, probably both, probably trying to get both of their love from performing this battery role. And you might have also been the toxic dumping ground for your family's negative emotions. That happens as well. Well, you're the designated spot for all their emotions, their shadow selves, the stuff they can't deal with goes into you. So I've seen that with a lot of clients, and it's not okay. So that's the first thing, is healing that this happened, grieving if we need to, but basically changing that energetically so that that past is healed. The second thing is to have boundaries and to not allow energy vampires into your life. If they're draining, they either stop because you've changed your energy, and that happens as well. If you change your energy, a lot of times they either change their approach, or they don't show up at all, or they just go away, or you have boundaries and you don't have them in your life. And that involves timeline jumping as well. Timeline jumping is where you jump to a timeline in this context where you are not drained by people. You are a person who is loved, cherished, adored, pampered. You're living in a universe that pours into you, where you're receiving. And just think about what that can do for your energy, your own energy, how your life could thrive, how you could thrive if you were using your energy for yourself rather than serving other people as a battery. I just want you to think about that, because that is your birthright. That is what you're here for. And I'm quite passionate about this because it is really, really important. And it's part of you being on the planet in a sovereign energy, in a sovereign capacity, not being in servitude to anyone else. So I will leave you with that. I hope that makes some sense, and I'll catch you again soon. It's Kristen Taylor, and sending you lots of love and sparkling light. Bye.